Where's Ollie? She's in that. Where's Ollie?
Might need to get him for because he's having
Where's
so.
Ollie? Where's he going?
You're going to give us all down the story?
Yes, we're going to do a quick character synopsis, and we're going to do
A brief.
basically who you are, what you're doing, and we're also going to talk about a bit of the context of, because it's the only classical piece in the duet. We're going to do a bit of context work.
Yes, please do. Just tell us about the show.
So, originally written by Mary Shelley as a book, of course. This is the play version by Nick Dear. It's for the stage. It's set from 1818 to 1821. So it's very obviously classical and austere. There's lots of social norms that are much different than today. Everyone has a role. Servants are no one gives a basically. Victor's very headstrong and yeah. Within the context of that, I'll do character breakdown. Yeah, within the context.
Sorry.
Victor's very headstrong. This is my creation, this is my world, I run the place. But you don't. Within the context, you're a young man, you're just trying to get out there, get your work seen. It's sort of the very beginning of the Industrial Revolution. The steam train has just been invented in Britain, because we're in Switzerland, for most of it, and we moved to the Arctic for some reason. But the steam train has just been invented in Britain, the Royal Engineers have just been founded. It's a very industrious time of history. So Victor, within the context, you're the big man of the house. You're boss man. All the servants look at you, they come to you. You are head of the household. It's very
I'm the father of us.
You are the father of most people. It's very odd because you go searching for William. Odd that you would do that. So this is clearly a very important thing to you, father. You're the father to both Victor and William.
Right, okay.
And then Victor is engaged to Elizabeth, and Clarice is. I've got a relation with Clarice. To be perfectly honest. Clarice is chill. Clarice is that. I think she's either a friend or of the family or.
Clarice exists.
Probably was a dodgy cousin.
Clarice is a dodgy cousin. So you're very upright. You wouldn't be doing any dirty work.
Yeah, I wasn't caught doing anything.
No.
So Archie, just to confirm,
Yes, it's good characters.
Josh is Victor.
Let's go on. Please say your character as you we'll go on.
I am Father Frankenstein.
Monsieur Frankenstein.
Monsieur.
Henry Frankenstein.
Yes, Monsieur Frankenstein.
Josh, you're on just to for Victor.
Clarence.
Josh.
Victor Frankenstein.
Creature.
Darker creature.
Elizabeth. Dead body.
Servant.
Perfect. Now we all know. Everyone got that?
Yep.
Yes. Let's go for Clarice next. Do you want to do Clarice?
Then we put Brooker's back up Elizabeth.
Yes. But it's
Okay.
okay. You carry over the Clarice breakdown, I think.
Pardon?
Clarence.
Clarence is a bit of a wet wipe, bit of a scared cat, but you can. You're friendly. You appear in the second scene, the third scene. You're helping. You're putting effort to try and find Will. You've got that. Like, you're trying to be brave, but there's just something holding you back. You're a little like, oh yeah, I want to help, but I'm scared. But you can, and that's what pushes you to show that.
Yeah, of course it was. Let's go for.
Was it Mr. Frankenstein who is like has like stoic values on that Victor?
That's stoic. Yeah, you're very man of the house, stoic values and such. Did you say that Clarice is very emotionally driven?
Yes.
Very emotional, like crying a lot.
feel like I could cry right now.
Perfect.
Got the job, yeah.
Great.
Let's go for Elizabeth next. Elizabeth is, you're engaged to Victor. You're pretty no nonsense. You're very strong. You're very driven. But at the same time, you are fundamentally deeply in love with Victor. Otherwise, you wouldn't be engaged to him. You are. It's. I can say you're a little bit annoyed with Victor because he's just been focusing on his work. He's been off away studying for the past 9 years. You rarely see him like.
You're a big romantic.
A big romantic, traditional values. You want to get married, have a few kids, retire, die. That's what you want in life. You're very simple.
You're also somewhat cousins.
You are also cousins. Yeah.
That was a bit of a requirement in the 1800s. So.
Yes, you couldn't marry if you weren't.
So it's not like an engaged wedding. Not engaged. It's not like dad has a say on, so we've chose to marry each other.
It was heavily pushed by Mr.
If
Frankenstein
the cousins, I'd imagine I would have pushed them together.
for the meeting of two strong houses. Within the family.
Does Victor love Elizabeth?
Yes, you're both being strongly in love with each other, which is convenient, I suppose. Where we go from is scene 23. So let's go for Victor next. Victor, you are focused on your work. Nothing else, really. matters.
Nonetheless, though, you still love Elizabeth.
Okay, you're still brilliant.
You're aware of it. Very much obsessed with that. You show more of your emotional baggage towards your work, but you still have a lot for Elizabeth, but you show it more towards your work. It's like an 80-20. 90 work, 10 Elizabeth.
Ouch. Maybe we should have fixed it. Oh, yeah. What's wrong?
Coming out of your child.
Are we reading off scripts?
We shouldn't need the script at the moment, but if we do continue it, then yes.
Alright, I'll come get it. Yeah. It's just, you know how to get like along, don't you? Just press the figure and
You haven't sent it yet.
Look,
We will send
shit
it at
out.
some point. So we will. I've just remembered you the Clarice themselves. Yeah, Victor's just headstrong,
But then
driven. You've got the undying need to follow the creature. And eventually, you want the creature to die. The only reason you follow him is to kill him, is to destroy him. And the creature grows cleverer than you, and you hate that. And then you completely resent your own creation. You hate it, it loves you. Completely is hyper obsessed with you, wanting you to live, wants you to love it, wants you to care for it.
It's me and Joe anyway.
So does Victor create Frankenstein with his siblings?
Victor creates the creature,
Oh, so they're not siblings.
not
Heads to Frankenstein.
Creature is a complete shit. It's a man, is a thing made in the image of a man, but wrong.
Yes, Frankenstein's monster. Frankenstein's
He's listed as creature in the script. Your relationship is fascinating. Because at the beginning it's all very, oh my god, I've made this thing, I'm a god. Look how brilliant it is, look how brilliant I am. Then as it develops, creatures come like you. I love it. And then you hate it. Completely hate it. Because what you've made has a bombshell, I'm going to spoil the plot, kills your wife. Creature kills her wife. Creature A kills William, kills your wife, purely to get you to talk to him.
So I could be around him more. So I could be around him more.
Yeah, completely. You are so obsessed with needing Victor, you kill his wife and his brother just to get him to talk to you.
Does that mean I've got a death scene?
No, you'll get seen on it. Unfortunately.
So,
You can lie on stage.
Can I cry? Can I cry?
Oh, you go on crying.
Oh,
you don't know
beautiful.
You don't
Someone just stressed us out before the show. Do you think I need more stress? Okay, then.
Elizabeth also does a lot of crying as well.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Just so I'm going to do Clarence. Clarence is William's friend. So your best friend has just died.
Oh, that is pretty sad actually.
So that's all the characters. Well, creature is
A
creature. We're going to focus on creature. Like as rehearsals develop, we'll start only needing creature and Victor, maybe. Because creature is such a love it. Let's go for the scene synopses. There's 4 scenes in total we're doing. Scene 1, scene 23, scene 24, and scene 30. So creature is only in scene 1. Not only in scene 1, sorry. Scene 1 only has creature in it, is what I was trying to say. Scene 23 has everyone in it, apart from creature. Scene 24 has just Victor and creature, and so does scene 30, has just Victor and creature. Scene 23 is the biggest scene.
That one we didn't go to.
You did a cut of all that. Yeah, you did a page and a half, and I think it's like 6 pages long. And so Victor and creature have a bigger job, and it's basically just the Victor and creature show, I'll be honest. So it's seeing the synopsis of the scene with everyone in it. Do you want to do that? Okay. It's night time, and it's the night sort of after the day. Elizabeth, Clarice, and William, and a few other urchins, were playing by the lake. They were playing hide and seek. And William was counting, Clarice and Elizabeth was going to hide. Because Elizabeth, you're trying to make friends, you're trying to bond with Victor's brother, who is William, and William's just you're trying to be nice.
How old are like our characters?
William is 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, any of that sort of age. Clarice is, I see Clarice is slightly older, 12, 13, but very emotional. Elizabeth is early 20s, probably.
So is this scene a little flashback, or is that like the actual?
This is the actual.
This is the actual. Yeah.
Yeah, it's all like chronological.
Yeah.
I was Clarice is like after your child, like in order.
Clarice is a child. Completely a
okay.
child, yeah.
Is Harry going to play William then?
Yeah, but William doesn't have any lines. If timing allows, I will probably put William's death scene in, which is just the creature coming, choking him to death, putting him in a boat and floating him away out to the lake.
Joy.
I'm just going to do
Viking burial.
That's just
Please, if time allows, yeah. Because they play hide and seek, like across between hide and seek and blind man's bluff, so William's blindfolded.
Oh,
And Elizabeth and Clarice go and this is the scene we're thinking about particularly, I love it, so I'm going to tell you about it. Elizabeth and Clarice, William playing blind man's and hide and seek. Elizabeth and Clarice, fuck off, go and hide. William's blindfolded, come and find him. Creature's just standing there, and you find creature, you touch creature and say, oh, hang on, it's brilliant. Yeah, okay. The creature has entered behind William. Hello, boy. No, don't look around. I said don't look around. Please don't. Where am I? Blah, 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 blah. Don't look at me. I'm disgusting. All that sort of shit. I seek a man called Frankenstein. Have you heard of him? You, Frankenstein, and then said creature like, oh shit, this is his brother. I'm in. But creature doesn't just try to befriend William. We must be friends, William. We'll climb the mountains right to the top after you turn into Victor. No, you're revolting. Blah, blah, blah. Come. The creature picks up the struggling William. My father's a magistrate. He'll punish you for this. You'll go to prison. Help! You're struggling there. Quiet, boy. Creature kills him and makes off towards the mountains. Anyway, obviously Clarice and Elizabeth can't find William because he's in a boat in the middle of the lake. So they rush back, tell them it's your Frankenstein. You're like, oh, quick, night time now. But we're going to do it at dusk. So you'll have torches and flaming torches. Looking, William, and you find his hat.
You can have the plasma machine.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Oh,
You look like it. Yeah, good. How you should face it.
That scene does sound pretty good.
If time allows, we'll have that. But then we just got the whole. You're all looking. You're not really worried. You don't really care. Elizabeth and Victor they're having a bit of domestic. I'll be honest.
I'm gonna take.
Quick more than a tick.
We're not married yet.
Because the servants are like, no, Clarice says actually, they say they've seen a beast in the mountains because they think, oh, like William, they might take it, and then Victor's like, because she knows exactly what's just happened. And then Elizabeth is like, doesn't believe in, oh, it's fairy tales, pish posh, why are you so worried, you weirdo? And then Victor's like, I did something bad. But you make Creature in Geneva, which is in Switzerland, and you travel to Ingolstadt, on the other side of the country. You expect Creature to still be wandering around the fields of Geneva, which he does for the first half of the play, to be honest. And you're like, oh fuck, he's following.
Why do you take him and then leave him?
Because he's clever, ugly, no one likes him, and he's destructive. And flat. There's just lots of sort of tales and rumours, and the servants are like, oh yeah, we've been talking to the servants. Oh, it's a story of a pine tree. It breathed with fire. And so Clarence is obviously distraught at this, thinking this thing's taking William.
Distraught.
Distraught.
Distraught like that.
Then you have domestic, Elizabeth and Frankenstein, and then servants see the boat. You find the boat, servants. And then this is a bit of difficult. Then it's like, oh my god, the boat! Oh my god. Then William's there.
Do we actually care about something?
Huh?
Do we actually care about something?
You're livid. You're absolutely livid. You know when you've seen the Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire?
I have things on
You know when Cedric Diggory dies and his dad comes and is like, my boy!
Don't bring up
Your line is, my boy, give me my boy, I want you to do it exactly like that.
I will just cry on the floor.
My boy!
You're an absolute
Clarice has a bit sick of crying and decides to start praying. Elizabeth is like, oh, he's kind of dead, doesn't really like him anyway. So you're more focused on what William is buried in, which is a boat, but the boat is completely covered in your ripped up journal, which Elizabeth realises is your hand, because obviously Elizabeth is close to you. Which journal which you lost and the creature's taken. And so then you think, oh fuck, it actually is.
Damn.
This is what we get.
This is what you get for making people, isn't it?
And you say, I don't know, I lost it, I don't know where it is. Then you have a moment of realisation, and then you can just sprint off stage, completely, like just leave. You just and then Elizabeth, you go to go after him, you're like, no, let him go. Then you start gossiping with Clara, starts gossiping with the servants then you'll sound the bell, my son is dead! And then you carry William's body off. And then that's kind of it for the main ensemble. So, let's talk about Creature and Victor. In scene 24, I'll send you the script on Teams now, so you can both have a look at it. Yeah, I don't have my phone. I probably do. Well, that's fine, Michelle.
Oh my god, just get to cry and pray, would be great. I strangled to death. Winning.
Rehearsals are like backups, like going to sit in for your rehearsals.
Not necessary. Yeah, not necessary at all.
Script right now.
I think Victor and
I can send it right after this. Something like that.
Victor and Creature, I don't have the scripts. But I can send it from my phone. I should be able to at least.
That's what you think.
No.
That's why I just moved it in, shit about
You know
half an
what?
hour.
You remind me of like a New York teacher at like Juilliard or something.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
With
It's
like
like
a
Roger
Roger
vibes.
Hi.
In the nicest way.
I think it's from the 30s then.
Oh,
It is
very
very
much.
There we are. That's the entire script. Obviously, not the
Everyone's
one.
phone.
So just have a look at it. Well,
Probably what I print
To
on.
make life easier, I'm going to send the cut version.
yes.
Just so you're not printing out, what's it like, 70 pages worth.
66 pages.
What,
I
like
think.
version with just the scenes that we're doing?
Yes, with the
So,
15 or
It's
so
not
pages.
just printable.
fantastic.
I will print everyone's script
Oh, sorry.
of the cut version, but we haven't cut it yet because it's in the PDF file. So I will get that, and then I'll anyway. So the scene 24, which is Victor and Creature's one of their two scenes, is starts on page 31. They don't actually have page numbers, which is fucking annoying. I'll probably put those in on the cover sheet. But scene 24, it's in the capital letters, and it's probably, it's that far through the play. That fast.
Not really.
Everybody looks for their virtual scripts and find the exact blue page.
This far.
Scene 24. So we're going to have a scene change here, we're going to have props brought on and things. With the way we're thinking of it, we're not going to have it completely true to the stage directions. What we did on our technical meeting just, would you like to explain? I'm doing more talking, I'm very conscious of one more.
You carry on while
Okay. You sure? Okay. So we're going to have like scaffolding poles. The creature is very hyper. You finally got Victor to come and see you. You're over the moon, and you're swinging off the riser, and you're going to hold yourself up and like bounce around the floor. You're like a monkey or something, being excited.
How is your grip strength and like holding yourself up?
Very good.
I thought I can hold yours. So you can like hang off things and pull yourself up on.
Like you're just going to be absolutely balls to
Like
balls.
primal.
Like,
Yeah,
oh my god, I finally get to meet him. You don't know how to contain yourself, you can be gripping everything and swinging, maybe swinging, I don't know. But,
When I want this scene to start, it says there is a sound like a great exhalation of breath as the glacier shudders and shifts. Through the snowstorm, because we're in a snowstorm, because why wouldn't we be? The creature is suddenly visible, standing very, very still on the ice. He makes a great leap towards Victor. We're going to have probably a dual height riser at the back of the stage. I want you to be probably in the middle or the top corner. No light's going to be on you. You're going to be preset. As completely still as a statue. Victor's going to walk in with a follow spot, probably, and then very, very slowly a spotlight will fade onto you, so we realise there's a creature there. Then I want you to jump from the riser as far as you can towards Victor. Like a man, you just launch yourself off the riser.
And don't let Hayley get last year's answer.
Yeah, just nearly break your back.
We were looking at Peter Pan wiring up someone's big fly.
No, it's too expensive.
I think what would be good when he jumps off is doing like a jump into like a rolling board.
Parachute on, that would break the fall, but yeah.
Because I also think that shows significance on this.
Yes, and then this is the first time you've seen Creature since he was. Do you know the movement audition for Creature?
Yeah, how he's
That's the
barely-
first time you've seen him since he was a barely.
So he's like, he's shown the progression of
You
couldn't even move
since
and now he's
we're probably about a year on from the point of you making. You've since been taught about how to move and read and learn by a blind man. Because obviously you're hideous and completely fine, so he couldn't see you, so he was fine with it. And so you're shocked in all that your creation's got. Well, my God, muscular coordination, hand and eye, excellent tissue, perfect balance. I failed to make it handsome, but I've created strength and grace. And then he's just sort of, you're standing still again, Creature. And Victor's just in awe at you, and you're just staring at him. Looking. And you're angry at Victor for abandoning you.
yeah.
So you're angry and annoyed, you're happy and excited and, whoa my God, wait till I show the world what I can do, I'll be a god. And then there's an entire page before that, but then it goes into the audition bit for Victor and Frankenstein. And you just talk. You do fight.
Victor runs at him and attacks him.
With a stick. The creature is probably twice the strength and speed of Victor. You are completely unmatched. You're not going to win a fight, but you just decide to start. The creature's almost invincible. Doesn't feel the cold, doesn't feel the heat, can't get hurt.
What's that?
Insane.
Yeah.
And then you tell Victor what's going on and blah 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 blah. You say, I want a wife. Make me a girlfriend, please. Basically, that's your request. You want a wife because you want some companionship. Then Victor's like, oh my God, this is stupid. I'm half of a mountain debating with something I made. No, fuck off. And then blah 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 blah. Carry on. And then Victor, you kind of deceive the creature again because he's so hopeful that you're the only person on the entire planet that can fulfill his request with a mate. And you deceive. You say, yeah, sure, and then but you know you're not going to. You really don't go to. You even shake his hand and blah 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 blah. And then that entire sequence comes up. We will obviously work on this. And the creature then scampers away up the riser and leaves again. And then you return to your house like nothing happened. And then scene end. Then it jumps, that's straight to scene 30, which is the very, very end of the play. Very end. And arguably my favourite scene. Because at this point the creature is so developed and so clever, he's probably got 4 times the IQ of a human, he's invincible, and he's led Victor on a wild goose chase. Victor, in the scenes that we cut out, so scenes 25 through to 29, well, obviously, creature kills Elizabeth. Victor is enraged at this, but it is well founded because Victor deceives creature, abandons him for a second time, and doesn't make him a mate. They shook on it, it was a deal, because it's 1818, well, it's a very handshake between gentlemen, a very firm agreement. And so, you're livid, you kill Elizabeth, and you have quite a cool way actually, but I'll leave that for you to reach out. So you've led the creature from Geneva in Switzerland. No, sorry, the creature. Creature led Victor all the way from Geneva up through Ukraine, Russia, and then you make your way up to the Arctic Circle at the North Pole. You're trying to get to the pole. You're exploring. You're inquisitive. You're like, oh, quick, let's go to the North Pole. Woohoo! You're merry, happily, gaily dancing away. And Victor it's the North Pole in 1818. You're gonna die. You wouldn't go to the North Pole in 1818. You take a sled, you obviously go after him. He's just running in like a loincloth. And he's fine. You've got massive furs on, you've got dogs on a sled. All the dogs die on the way. But that's fine. So you're dragging your own sled. And we start at scene 30. The polar ice cap inside the Arctic Circle. A blizzard howls, a huge moon dominates the scene. It's nighttime. The creature wears nothing much, but he carries a sack. He is untroubled by the cold. He addresses us, so talking directly to the audience, and saying, blah 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 blah. So you do that enormous monologue. Because I have led him past the Archangel out onto the ice. We're going north, always north. His dogs are dead, his supplies are exhausted, but we have a compact. We must keep. He lives for my destruction. I have to lead him on. So you're trying to kill the creature because he killed your fiancé, and the creature's trying to kill you by running away. And it's working, to be fair. Victor appears, wrapped in furs, frostbitten, you're at the end of your life. You're going to die. You're so exhausted. You've walked from Geneva to the Arctic Circle, basically. And the creature's just having a loving life. Just having a great time. Creature does care about Victor, because obviously, great, like, come on, oh, are you cold? Do you feel forsaken? You are a bit bitchy about it, though, because obviously you're like, look at you, wanker. Victor then sees that creatures put food and wine out for him, completely devours the food, and then falls unconscious, unfortunately. Lies on the floor.
I feel like we should break that bit.
There's the line of Victor, creature says, you want power, look at you, immortality, look at you, why did you treat me like a criminal? Victor, you killed my wife. And I really want you to deliver that line. Have you ever the TikTok sound of like the Lego Ninjago? Lloyd? No, Dad. It's Lloyd. Yeah, it's Lloyd. I want you to deliver it in that voice. Like, you killed my wife. You killed mine! You killed mine? It's really funny.
How did I ruin your life? I didn't even want to know.
Lloyd.
No, I never know the word. I knew.
And then the creature's just like, you're really stupid, your logic is flawed, you're a horrible, horrible man, leave. And then Victor's like, no, you're gonna do that. Then Creatures goes on a mortality trip. I love this line. The sort of paragraph that starts, have I? How? How did I? Did I ask to be created? Did I ask to make you from such muck and slag? I am different, I know I am different. Then, going on about, this is an interesting line because the way Creature kills Elizabeth, he first rapes her, which isn't brilliant, and violates her.
Yeah, I'm still your message. Shit.
Basically, yeah. Yeah, this line is, it's not a brilliant one, we did consider cutting it, but lovely Elizabeth, I can still taste her lips, her strawberry lips, I can feel her warm breast, her thighs, and then you get cut off. My Victor trying to get up to attack you. Because you're just insulting him. Victor gets up and then collapses. And then the creature's like, oh, I'm not finished playing with you, you've died already. Pussy. Basically. The creature kneels and gently cradles Victor. While you live, I live, when you are gone, I must go to. Master, what is death? What will it feel like? Can I die? He doesn't know if he can die, because obviously he's prancing about the Arctic Circle in a loincloth. Why would he die? And then there's a really nice thing we discussed with Vicky this morning, which we can actually do. The creature cradles Victor, kneels on the floor with him, and tries to pick him up, and pours wine into his mouth to try and sustain him. Victor's mouth's open, and the wine just pours out onto the floor, and stains all their clothes and red.
Oh, I love it.
Suddenly Victor lives again, because why wouldn't he? And it sort of switches on itself. The creature, realising Victor's going to die, needs to die too in the creature's head. Well, you can read that yourselves, but you're like, every chance I had a love I threw away, every shred of human wrath. You're full of regret, Victor. You die, regret that you didn't love your wife, you didn't marry her, you spent 9 years away from her studying and building the creature. Hatred is unwanted, and nothing is to spare. I am finished, but you give me purpose. You, I desire. Go on, walk on. You must be destroyed. So Victor's trying to kill the creature, and the creature's trying to kill the creature. The creature backs away. With a superhuman effort, Victor struggles to his feet, heaves his sledge, and follows. And then, come scientist, destroy me. Destroy your creation. You're taunting him. You're running away again, and making Victor, who's dead, follow you. And they exit into the icy distance, the creature prancing in front of Victor, who struggles after him. The end. It's going to be so good. I'm stupidly excited to do this.
They live with the penguins.
Any questions? By the way, because we're probably...
Like when do we
Well, the Arctic.
I can do that.
Cool. We've got a while.
Please don't think I'm a shitty director because I've sat here and said next to nothing. I have genuinely so many ideas, and I'm better when I'm standing and doing
Yeah,
stuff.
well, the big thing I did is go to Barry and just taking over the entire show.
I have
Fucking shit.
it's fine.
Oh, really good.
I'm better at physically directing rather than just
Perfect. We still have, 15 minutes to lunchtime, so I would quite like to do something with Victor and the creature.
Yes.
Not an intimacy thing, but an intimacy thing. Also, there's could be intimacy between Elizabeth and Victor as well, but I doubt we'll put that in.
So people who aren't needed for now, look through the script, look at what your characters are saying, and we'll print it off.
Will we have questions?
So who is needed now?
Who is needed? Victor and the creature.
Will you let me know if it's
Costume.
that scene?
Yes, we will let you know. That'll probably come much later in the house when we realise how long it is. Costume.
Which costume?
Yeah, I've had a brief discussion. I've had a little bit of think about costume. Hang on. Wait. Costume. College has got a lot of quite classical stuff, to be honest, but I want it to be all very... Servants are going to be wearing bad
Slobs.
clothes. Victor, you're a young man, you just come away from university, you're very well dressed and such. Mr. Frankenstein.
The dog's bollocks are amazing.
Yeah, you're rich.
Yeah.
Wearing a big coat, wearing nice trousers, nice shoes. You're top dog. Clarice, you're a child, so you're probably wearing just a dress and stuff, and nice pretty socks and stuff. Elizabeth, you're slightly older, but you're still wearing a dress, probably. We'll sort those out at some point, like a t-shirt or a picture. William, you're going to be wearing, I picture you in shorts, definitely shorts. And then
Shorts and a tucked in shirt with some suspenders.
Actually, no.
bunch of, and I think jacket as well. I think you'd be wearing like just a light tatty old jacket. Probably boost. Creature, you'll be wearing buckle.
Yes.
Well,
I'll go nude.
well, yeah.
I love you, but there might be some safeguarding issues with that.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm not
Any questions, feel free to come to us at any time. I'm sure different teams. We're going to focus on the names. So back up. We're not going to be handy focused. You'd be quite like, there's a lot of lines I'm aware.
I want to see if I
It's a little work.
the latex. I want to do like.
Yeah, it's just because how I'm doing it for mine is I'm just getting people when I can, so I'm just like.
We don't go back and switch in every single rehearsal. Obviously, a lot of rehearsals are going to be intense of just these 4 people there or 2 people
Yeah.
and such. But so yeah.
It's not obviously, like I can sit in or not, because I'm in.
We're not expecting, we don't expect you to do anything like that. But
I know, I'll work more.
okay. At the beginning. Yeah. Then you will grow out. Obviously. You're just at the beginning because you're naked.
What we can do is like pop holes through or like clocks through the wall.
I'm going to use.
What we can stick my arm to.
Perfect, example.
I can't
You are vile, completely disgusting. Victor, you go around robbing graves, you like saw people's arms off. So you've got like the torso of an 80-year-old man and the leg of a 32-year-old woman, and you are made in the image of a man, but broken and wrong.
Not quite that.
It's insane. Anyway, I want to focus on sort of, not quite the scene within the audition. Not the final scene. The final scene, you're talking perfectly. You're like, ah, look at me!
Yeah.
You're better than human, is what you ended up becoming. Victor, you're, well, but in sort of the middle of the play, you can move. You're still very bouncy and ecstatic. You're primal in this scene, but your speech is a bit, yeah, not quite as slurred as the audition, because that was very, I feel like we didn't understand the audience, but it was still very good.
With the creature, I wanted to do almost like circuit work, that's just to build your stamina, because you're invincible to this point. And so you're going to have that perfect speech, and your body is.
At the end.
Yeah, your body's in a state where it can do anything, it can endure anything. And so with that, you're going to be doing stuff, but then you're also going to keep up with that when you're delivering speech, and you're not like hanging out your arse out of breath.
Yeah.
You know? So I want to.
That's the point. Yeah, we need to do the.
I literally just started the gym yesterday.
And to build up the strength of like the physical body and stuff like that.
Oh, I'm not worried about
Yeah.
that. Yeah. Victor, you're obviously, because you spent 9 years basically studying and building a creature, you're wizened, you're weak. You're not as strong as you were perhaps as a young man. You're weak, you're thin, strong, not strong. You're clever, you're really clever, but at this point you're probably roughly the same intelligence.
Can we quickly nab Cara from a dual picture?
Yeah, of course.
Just very quickly. Would you close the door on the way out?
Yeah.
So, at this point, perhaps creatures may be slightly less clever than Victor. You realise this, because the creature recites Paradise Lost to you, you're like, what the fuck? So, let's just go with the primal movement thing. And I'd like you to be shocked and in awe. So let's go with just both of you at once, I think. Do some primal movement, yeah? We're doing it all the time. So let's go, that's the back of the stage, you're on the right over. Yeah. You come in, I don't know why I picked your stage left, but yeah. So you come in, proper downstage left, pitch black, you're on a mountain in Switzerland, in a blizzard. You can't see all.
Would we be able to recover, like, would it be...
Smoke, fog, blue light, everything. You can't breathe. So you come on, you're sort of confused, you're like, where are you? What am I doing?
cold? Is it very like cold?
Freezing. It's a blizzard. I left a bit of speech, not necessarily the audition speech at all, a bit of improv, maybe. You're clever. You're like, wants to get Victor to come to you, you've got all happy with yourself. You explain why you killed William, what you did it, where you come from, why did you abandon me, what you're doing, like that. And you're like, what the fuck? You're still so hung up on the fact that you can move and talk and walk and whoa! So I like a bit of improv between that. But the minute you're confused, where are you? Where are you? Ah! Face me, you coward! And then you see it and you're like, ah! So
Face me, you coward.
let's just go with that. I want to see what you're doing. Just go with it.
Where are you? Come on! Where are you, coward?
Yes, both of you should just go. All the time.
Yeah, do whatever.
So I'd be on the right then.
You're on the right side.
That's
You're
as far as I can.
completely still.
Can I say, if you are gonna do like some bad shit stuff, take your socks off. If you're okay with that.
Of course it is. So you're primal. Imagine when you're in the zoo, you see the gibbons. You're swinging around, you're like, way, you came, yeah. Yeah, you're happy. And you're like, I'm going to show you what I can do. I want you to come and see me. Here I am.
He's so crazy.
Just go for it. Yeah, it is crazy.
It really
Be
is.
crazy. You're still just in normal. Just, yeah, go in. And then go in whenever you're ready.
Come on. Where are you? Come on! Where are you, coward?
Yeah, just a bit of improv. Just, you're like, ooh, here I am, you came, yay, like a William.
Oh, I'm here. Where have you been? You left me.
Why?
You are like a monkey. I'm so very confused right now.
I want like be so dismembered with your.
You still want your joints to be a bit.
Okay, we're thinking about the lunch during the
Would there be bottles like in the fridge like